Casey, and I have a crush on food. And today I have a crush on beets. It's actually a beet, goat cheese, and avocado salad that I'm going to make for you today. The first thing you have to do is to roast the beets. Now I love beets. There's something very earthy about the way they taste, and they're beautiful. They have the most vibrant purple color. They're good for you. They have a lot of antioxidants in them. They taste great. So I'm going to show you how to roast them and mix up the salad. This is what they look like when they have the tops on. And before we roast them, we're going to cut off the tops, of course, and the root part of them, and peel them. So I've already peeled this one, so that's kind of what they look like. The only thing about roasting a beet is it takes a while, so just be prepared for that until they soften. But I have the oven preheated to 400 degrees, and just cut the top and the bottom off. And they're pretty easy to peel once you get the top and the bottom off. Just use your vegetable peeler and kind of go in a circle around them. I'm going to finish peeling them. I got 3 fairly good size, 1 small one, but that's okay. You want 3 good sized beets. So I'm going to finish peeling them and then we'll put them in the oven. I'm about to put the beets in the oven, and I just have a cookie sheet here with a sheet of foil, square foil. And I'm just going to wrap them loosely, and I didn't say this before, but beets are very beautiful in color, but they will dye your fingers. So I didn't have any gloves, but that's okay because I'm kind of a messy cook. If you don't have gloves and you're working with beets, you can make a paste out of baking soda and water and just kind of rub your hands to get the dye off. Or you can scare somebody, make them nice and red and be a prankster. So anyway, I'm just gonna cover these just like that, and they're gonna roast at least 45 minutes. It might be more like an hour, just depends on the size of your beets. So let's stick these in the oven and then we'll make the dressing. To go with the beet, goat cheese, and avocado salad, we're gonna make an orange vinaigrette. So in a small bowl, you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, which I have already squeezed, and 1/4 cup of fresh orange juice. We're also going to zest this orange. You need a teaspoon of orange zest. And I have a little zester here, which I love. So, you know, I just usually zest it on the cutting board, and then I just kind of make sure it's about the right measurement, then I'll dump it in. That looks good. Looks like it's about a teaspoon. Tap it. Oh yeah, it's a teaspoon. All right, so dump that in there. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of this apple cider vinegar. And then we're going to stream in 1/4 cup of olive oil. So measure that out. You just want to pour it in slowly while you're whisking so you can get it all nice and incorporated into the dressing. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so once your beets are done and cooled, we can assemble the rest of the salad. So I'm ready to assemble the salad, and my beets are nice and tender, and you can stick a fork in them and then the beets will say, "I'm tender, I'm ready." So we're just going to cut them in half and then cut each side into half again and then half again. So each side you're going to cut into 4 pieces. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lightly place the beets on top, make it look real pretty with the, you're going to need 1 large avocado, cut also into slices. And then we're going to top it off with the goat cheese, yummy, and some red onion. So I had a salad very similar to this in San Francisco last year, and the goat cheese was actually in little balls that they had breaded and fried. Oh my gosh. Really good. If anybody knows how to do that, I would love to know how. It would be dangerous, but it would be deliciously dangerous. Okay. So, I've got this platter here, and I'm just going to place the beets there. After the beets, go ahead and put your avocado slices on. It's kind of, this is a hands-on salad, so make sure your hands are nice and clean. You can make it look nice. You know, you could even probably cut the avocado into chunks, and that would be fine as well. So second half. This salad has 3 of the most delicious foods: beets, avocado, and goat cheese. Love goat cheese. You could probably use a different cheese too if you wanted like feta, but goat cheese is very good. Okay, so now we're just going to sprinkle the goat cheese on top. Icky hands. And then I have 1/3 of a cup of thinly sliced red onion. I'll wash my hands first, actually. Last thing, red onions. And I have the vinaigrette here. There's no salt in the dressing, and the cheese is going to be salty, but you know, if you like to have a little salt, you could definitely put a little bit in the dressing. I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit of ground pepper on top because that's going to taste really good. And the dressing is citrusy, but it's not sweet. If you like your vinaigrettes on the sweet side, or if you think it would be good here, you could definitely add a teaspoon or so of honey and whisk that in while you're making the dressing. I can't wait to eat this. This is healthy and it's colorful, and I hope that you get some beets and you roast them and you discover that you have a crush on beets too.